Hey everybody and welcome to my channel. I am Ashley. This is the daily Divine Masculine reading. I've tried to do this video a few times, but as the full moon energies right now are going just crazy, and that's kind of the seed of me being a Divine Feminine, that's the seed of our power. So unfortunately, words are really hard for me right now, so please forgive me. I've already pulled the spread. I've done 3 videos so far and it just hasn't worked out, so hopefully the 4th time is the charm. But I was guided to the Good Tarot from Colette Baron Reid and the Goddess Guidance card, Oracle cards from Doreen Virtue for you guys today. A little announcement, all the announcements will be down below, but a little announcement is that I have talked with my guides and we have made a plan of doing these daily masculine videos and turning them into just daily guidance on my social media account. So I won't put a huge guided message there. I'll just put like a little blurb and then the cards, pictures of the cards up. So if you're not following me on my social media accounts, now's the time. My videos are meant to be timeless, so whenever you see this, then Spirit brought it to you for a reason. But yeah, right now, unfortunately, as I do this and as I'm posting this, we had a full moon in Scorpio last night, so we're still kind of going through those energies. And as a Divine Feminine, you know, the feeling is a lot of our first way that we intuitively know things, and I am having a lot of feels in my own life and in, you know, from my Divine Masculine and from my Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, in yin and yang inside of me. And yeah, it's hard sometimes to put those into words, so please forgive me not shuffling on camera, and let's get into the messages. We've had this card before a few times. It is 9 of Earth, or the 9 of Pentacles in the regular tarot, and it talks about a few things that are going on right now. And here's the thing, guys. I love the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reid because it has more positive spin on traditional tarot. I've posted it in comments before, but the traditional tarot was created in their ideologies, their meanings were created in a time that emotions were very much in kind of like the dark ages. So I like the Good Tarot because it really puts things into practicality and as well as in a more positive spin, and sometimes we need that. But that being said, Divine has guided me to tell me that this is not something we're doing, but something that we are struggling with right now. So discipline, self-reliance, reliable resources, restraint, and self-control, the final stone placed in the foundation. I know I can rely on myself and spirit. There are many tools at my disposal, and I use my resources wisely, solidifying the foundation of my security in the material world. As this is something that we are struggling with right now, guys, I really think for the last 2 weeks we've been leading up to this, and they're telling me that this really is about how I've been talking about how we need to move forward and start on our journeys. We are at right now, we're being asked to complete this phase of our journey, this phase of our life, and move on to another one. And we're very much struggling with this. Change is a real thing. Change is a hard thing for most people. Most everybody, not just Divine Masculines. But we're being asked to have that confidence in ourselves, to build that foundation, and to, if we need to co-create with the divine, to complete the stage of our journey on a note of positivity, of wisdom, of knowing, and then move on to the next phase. So we have a choice. Do we want to move on to that next phase, or do we want to sit stuck in basically where we're at? So what do you guys want to do? Do you want to sit and be in grief and pain? This weekend has been a little bit difficult for me because not only have I been feeling my Divine Masculine who's going through all of this, but I'm also feeling that within my own journey. Do I want to sit and You know, do I want to sit in struggle and pain? Do I want to sit in those death moments and those tower moments and let them overtake me? Or do I want to move on with my life in a way that's positive and healthy? And it's one of those things that we all have the freedom to choose either or. Neither one of them is a mistake. So it's one of those things that you can choose to stay at this Nine of Earth or this Nine of Pentacles, or you can choose to move on. The choice is yours. So yeah, you guys get to choose that for your life. Just the same as my divine masculine gets to choose for his life and I get to choose for mine. So don't beat yourself up for making any choice that you choose to make. Whatever choice you're choosing to make right now, that is the right choice for you. But if you want, I mean, there is more than one choice. Remember that you don't have to sit in that struggle and grief. There is multiple choices no matter what your ego tells you. There's always light with the dark. We are a world of duality. So there is not just one or the other, guys. Don't ever stand in light and judge your dark. Don't ever stand in your dark and not see the light. Yeah. So the next card is from the Goddess Guidance Oracles from Doreen Virtue, and it is Goddess Cordelia, which is go outside. A little saying underneath here is, you have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. I love the cards. They definitely show like a marriage. I really think that they are guiding us that if you wish to choose to move past this Nine of Pentacles, which is something that's come up for us a lot, and something that we're struggling with something to help us would be to get outside. I've mentioned this in a video before, but the sun is the highest vibrational thing that we have here in physicality. It is the pure essence of source, followed by water, which is the second highest vibration. So water at its purest source, so like going and bathing in a lake or going swimming in a lake is going to be great for everybody, followed by nature. So it's one of those things that you want to move your energy into positivity. You want to release things. Get out in nature. Very much for me, when I started my journey and still now today, I will go on a walk and I will just release anything that I have to Gaia, everything that I'm struggling with, everything that I'm feeling. And it doesn't have to be a bad thing. Like, there's a lot of days where I go out in nature and I just release love and I release joy because that's what I'm feeling at that moment. But especially in the days where I am struggling with this, where I'm struggling in moving forward, I'm struggling with the things that, with those tower moments, with those, those moments of the death card, and then just letting go and releasing that. Nature is there to take those, transmute them, and give you back love. So be open to it. If you don't want to sit in resistance and grief and pain, be open to the alternative. When we shut ourselves down from that, we can't move forward if we shut ourselves down. So it's really about how we are moving into this next stage in our lives, guys. And here's the thing, life is about journeys. It's not about one journey. You're not on one journey your whole life. You're on a multitude of little journeys that make up your whole existence. And isn't that amazing? Because these little journeys, we can break them down. It's kind of like seeing the big picture versus seeing, step by step. We don't have to sit in anxiety and fear and, chaos about, oh my God, this is like this big picture thing, or my whole life journey and destiny has to be this one thing. We can just take it from A to B and B to C and C to D. We can take these little journeys that get us baby steps to where we know where we desire and where we know we're heading, where we know our destiny is. Even if we don't know where our destiny is, just take it step by step. Take it journey by journey, guys. As always, I love you guys. Have a good weekend. Just remember, energies are just crazy right now. So don't feel that you can't get over it. And as I said before, you can, when you stand in the light, don't judge the dark. When you stand in the dark, don't forget that there's light. I will see you guys tomorrow for the last video on the Daily Divine Masculine, and then as of Tuesday, the 21st of March, nope, May, of May, the Daily Divine Masculine will go into purely on Instagram, so you can get all that information below. Thanks for joining me. Bye.